Well, I got all this cleaned up as much as it would get, so it's all usable. So now I just got to pack all the bearings, knock all the shells in and put it all together. Well, now I'm just cleaning up the brackets for the trailing arms. The trailing arm, the big bush sits in there and the bolt goes through and that goes up to the body. So I'm just going to buff these all up with the wire wheel, and then paint them. Same with the bolts, they're a bit haggard. And make it all look pretty. Because we're slowly restoring this car, so there's no point just doing, you know, putting dirty bits back on. We've got to make it all look like new as we go. And yeah, that's what will make this car really nice at the end. As you can see, these bolts are a little corroded in places, so we'll clean that up. Now, that's a little better now. Not perfect, but better. Now, this is the right hand shocker pin, and I've just buffed it up with a wire wheel. As you can see, there's a lot of damage there. It looks like someone's chiseled out this way. It's like little chisel marks all the way through, all the way up to there. So, and it's got new shocks at the back, or someone has replaced them a while ago. And I'd say they've done that. And it made it a real prick to get out because it really chewed into everything. So I have to get a file now and polish that flat, because there's a lot of rises there. It's rough as anything. You try and run your fingernail over it, it's bad. Alright, so I filed that with the file, rubbed it with some emery paper and then rebuffed it. There's only pits in it now, no rises. So it's nice and smooth when you run your finger over it. Now you can feel the pits, but no rises, and it doesn't stop your nail running over it. So that'll be good for use now. Well, here we go. I've painted up all these so they're nice and shiny. Buffed up all the pins, buffed all the bolts, and everything for it. It all looks pretty much like new. There's the spacers, end washers for the shockers, there for the shockers too. That pin's for the shockers, that's for the lower fulcrums. And these bolts hold in the trailing arms at the wheel end. So, all looking a little better than it was. Oh, I've got the passenger side together now. So we've got new trailing arms and painted up brackets. None of this has been touched, drive shaft or hub assembly, but when it needs to be touched we'll pull it all apart and rebuild the whole lot. This I'm just going to wire wheel and put some inox on it. I'm going to clean up the face here, but everything else is together. You can see the new brakes in there. I've got the base plate on now too. So I've got that side up with its trailing arm on. I just got to put the hub assembly in, the drive shaft. But I've even gone to the trouble of wire wheeling every nut and bolt and washer. So everything's like new. Everything for the discs, the lot. So everything I've taken off, I've polished and put back on. Well, there we go, the hub assembly is rebuilt and fitted up. Put copper grease on the studs, and I sprayed inox all around here where it was rusted before, in case moisture gets trapped inside the wheel again and causes rust. So, inox. And I'll do the same on the other side. I'll wire wheel it all back, put inox on it, and then wire wheel the wheel and put it on. So, I might show that as well.